Hey everyone, welcome back. And now we have the other 3-pack I said I'd eventually get to. This time we can actually take our time and get through it. So, I definitely won't be uploading for like 2 to 3 more days after this. I have no idea when I'm putting out this one because school's back and I just ran out of pills again. If you remember my old channel, yeah, I've been on meds for a long ass time. It's supposed to help me concentrate and whatever because I have ADHD, so it's not, the greatest. But I ran out. It's messing with my whole body, so I can't do anything but probably lay down tomorrow. But they're supposed to have them ready Wednesday, so after Wednesday I should be good. And I'm not going to my dad's this weekend either, because everyone's not going to even be there, so I might as well stay here. But anyways, enough of being off topic. Let's just take a look at this. So Pokemon logo, Pikachu up here, Pokeball, battle ready figure set, Eevee, Wartortle, and Miracrow. Articulated, he's the only articulated one. Obviously these two aren't. Back we got Butterfree, Primeape, I think that's what it says, Weevil, Pikachu and Lechonk, Rotom and Eevee, Palmy, that's how you say it. Sounds like Pomni. Tryon. And then obviously Jazzwares, stuff like that. And then I think it says 2024. Okay, let's get this bad boy open. Okay, we got them out just like that, easily. I do have my other 3 Eevees to compare this Eevee to. Wow, that was a bad hiccup. Oh, Murkrow doesn't even want to stand apparently. Let's take a look at the pan flip before we get into reviewing them. I want to start with Eevee so we can get Bro out of the way easily. Then we can, So some of them on the back of the box we do see here, except Tyranitar, we did not see him on the back. Poliwag, okay, I'm done. Fido, we also didn't see, so. Okay, put Wartortle over here. Unfortunately, I don't have Squirtle or Blastoise, so whenever I get them, we're gonna compare Wartortle with the others, so don't worry about it. I do have Charizard though, so I can compare Charmeleon with Charizard and stuff if you want me to. Here's this Eevee. Huge difference from some of the other Eevees. This Eevee has his eyes closed, and then the 3-looking face here. Head tilted to the side, sitting down. Also, you can tell what gender they are from the tips, obviously. 2 of the ears are down on this one, by the way, slightly down. And then this Eevee here is really happy, very cute too. The eyes kind of look a little separated, but it's all right. Open mouth here. Ears are actually, let's see. They look to be just the same angle. These 2 look to be the same angle, and then this one is more up. Oh no, they look like they have the same ear placement, actually. Interesting. Then obviously everything else is almost the same on here. Different head sculpts, and then obviously the bottom here with the different sculpts as well. Eevee is on all 4s here, and he's not on all 4s in this one. 1 paw is up, the other 3 paws are down. So there's your comparison with this Eevee to this Eevee. Obviously there's many more Eevees out there, so you're gonna see that. Here's the darker colored Eevee from, I think, the 5 Below one. So obviously big changes here, especially with the poses here. Different poses, different facial expressions, sorry. These feel just kind of plasticky, and these don't. They feel kind of hard, so that's a big difference between the ears. Mouth's bigger here, mouth's smaller here. Eyes are bigger here, eyes are smaller here. 1 leg up on this side, like I said, and all 4 legs on this one are actually in all different positions, along with the back, as you can see how they're kind of like that. Feels like this one has a bushier tail than that one. Obviously same thing from this one, except it's lighter, so that's the difference between those Eevees. Obviously no articulation for any of the Eevees here, because you know they're smaller, so you can't really give to some articulation something that's small. But now we have 4 Eevees. Could help boost up the evolution lines too, you know, put them in front of each of their evolutions. Okay, Miracrow, really. All right, we're gonna go to Wartortle next because he's got the articulation and everything. Wow, he looks awesome. From just looking at him in the box, he looked awesome too, though. So obviously, you can move the hands here, not full 360 because of the shell here. This one, you actually, can you even move it? Let's see. Yeah. Full 360 here, it looks like, if I can get it. No, I don't think you can. Head, let's see, not a full 360 either. You can go up to here and that's about it. I guess some of the other figures are just better at that, or he can't because of the shell. The shell kind of prevents it from the articulation going all the way around sometimes. Feet do move too, so you're able to like move his feet around. I don't know about a full 360. No, definitely not a full 360. But what does help is that his tail does help him stand up, so you don't have any problems like Miracrow over here. He fell again, but he's pretty silent actually when he falls. You don't even know it. But it's just help for support, which I like that on figures that have like tails, but it's also support for them to actually stand correctly. So he looks awesome. His ears do not move, by the way, nor does his tail. Some figures have tails that do move, but it's not all of them. This time I did witness Murkrow. All right, he really wants to get out of here and get done, so here's Miracrow. I really like how the tail is, and the way he's just looking at you menacingly. Look at him. He sees you when you're gonna go to sleep. Anyway, I can kind of tell why he's not really standing. You can kind of see the way his feet are positioned. One's off to the side like this and one's straight up. So it kind of complicates him from actually standing correctly. I don't know if I can fix this or not. Kind of. But just be careful if yours does come like that. You don't want to break your Murkrow or whatever that has like a side tipsy like that. So just try your best to kind of just do this carefully and then fold it back into position where it's supposed to be. And it almost feels like he does have head articulation, just not really, because you can kind of see, looks like his head's gonna pop off if I keep doing it, but somewhat, his head does actually move somewhat. That's cool. So you got somewhat of a articulation on a small figure, just, you know, not much of it at all because small, as I said. Detailing's awesome on all of these though. I think that's about it though. It's getting later, especially for me. I just wanted to make this and get it out there so that way you guys have something while you wait for the Charmeleon one. Still apologize about the Sylveon one and how it had to be rushed. Way too much I had to do that day. So anyways, I'll see you on the next one, and bye.